Hey y'all, I know it's been a long 2 weeks and a couple days, but I finally got my first paycheck budget for the month of October together. When I first got paid, I was pretty much on getting ready to go on the cruise, as you all know. And I got paid. I didn't make a budget, but I finally got it together now, y'all. Whew, a lot of stuff has happened, but everything is going to be okay. Let's go ahead and talk about this paycheck, and then I need to make another budget. Nope, I told a story. I need to make a video for what I spent, which this one may come out in tomorrow, pretty much. Tomorrow or the next day after that, because I do get paid my second paycheck, and this is a magic month, so hopefully everything goes well. So, October 1st paycheck for 2025, we are budgeting with $1,452.79. I did have extra cash, and I finally put that $100 that should have been back to the bank back in October of maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. But I am going to pay it towards my Discover card. And some just fell. And y'all, I'm going to go back to work even though I took off most of the day today. I am going back to work for 3 hours, I think. So let's get started for my fixed expenses. And okay, so for the fixed expenses, these pretty much stay the same. Netflix, $4. Remember, I do the split payment method where I divide all the bills into two. For NES, we are doing $60 this time, and I'm thinking I want to do $60 the next time when I get paid. Also, y'all, State Farm, I'm shocked. So normally I would budget 130, 131, but now the payment for State Farm. Now, mind you, this is the payment for car insurance, renter's insurance, my mom's life insurance, even though that's not added into my bills. I just pay it all together and go from there. So the bill for State Farm did go down $23 and some change, and I'm so happy about it. When it comes to Cricket, I am setting aside $59, YouTube $3, AT&T $35, and housing $100. That's wrong. $600 for housing. And yes, I got my nails done for the cruise, but I need a fill-in, and yeah, they look a hot mess. But this is what they look like, or would have looked it like. They need a fill-in. And my other hand looks like this. So altogether, when it comes to the fixed expenses, they were $880 with $572.79 left. When it comes to the car payment, I did pay $205 this time, and we have $367.79 left. Also, for the last two, we have saving. I did the $50 that typically go to Ally, and I sent $1.82 from Chime. Also, the $40 did post to my SoFi account, and variable expenses was $275.97. And shoot, we're only 4 minutes in. I may be able to do all of this together in one video. Now, this page right here, this was my scratch piece of paper. I did not get a chance to write everything out nice like I normally would, but if we start with the tracking, since I did get paid on the first thing I spent was $6.94 for Uber, and that was on the 3rd. On the 9th, I spent, yes, $19.14 on McDonald's. That was for 2 people, by the way. On the 11th, and some of these are completely out of order, $7.75. And I forgot where I sent it, but it did come from my Chime account. And down here at the bottom for Navy Federal, we have the 13th. I went to Walmart, spent $12.97. I turned around, spent $38.51, and that all of this right here came from my Navy Federal credit card. And y'all, I had such a problem the other day when I tried to get my tires rotated. Like, I know for a fact that you don't need an appointment to get tires rotated. So I go to the Walmart that I normally would go to. The girl was like, well, since you don't have an appointment, you may be here for a few hours. And I was like, no, thank you. I just left. Went to the same Walmart that morning. The guy said, well, honey, if you don't have an appointment, you're going to be here all day. And he proceeded to show me everybody's appointments. And I'm like, so how do you make an appointment online? Because there isn't a physical way to make one. But apparently, someone told me that I could go to the Walmart app, put in that I'm getting tires installed with no purchase, and they would, just let the person at the counter know that I'm just going for a tire rotation. Now, mind you, I tried to explain this the day before. So the next day I go to the Walmart that's literally 10 minutes away. The guy was like, we don't have any appointments for today. I could put you in for tomorrow. No, thank you. I got stuff to do. I went to another Walmart that's like 15 minutes away, which I was able to make an appointment. He got me in, and about 30-40 minutes later, I got my tires rotated, finally. Anywho, y'all, I was so mad. I'm talking about, yeah, y'all know how it is. Anywho, so went to Walmart, spent those two amounts, got gas filled up. Well, I didn't fill up. $20 didn't fill me up at all, but it got me some gas. Went to Sonic on the 13th, spent $19.92. Like, what? $20 at Sonic? How is that even possible? On the 12th, I went to Popeyes, spent $24.22. That's crazy. I know. Tell me about it. Yesterday, spent $19.92, which we talked about. I spent $6.01 at the discount store. I turned around and spent $6.17 again at the discount store. I also went to Aldi just to grab something because I haven't fully went grocery shopping yet. I did spend $46.40, and altogether I have $48. I have $20 that I need to get out of the ATM machine, and I have $28 in cash. And again, I do get paid tomorrow. But before I close out, I want to make sure that I don't have to go to the store again. So this is my mess of a budget. Everything looks good when you rewrite stuff, but this is what I started out with. Crazy, huh? But I'm back to the videos. I am back watching everybody's videos. I've been commenting, watching videos, new videos, some old videos. Now, certain videos, if let's say they have been out for a week, I may or may not watch them, but for the most part, I am watching videos again. And today was a busy day. The rest of this week, hopefully, is not busy. Y'all, I have to get my hair washed. So I made a hair appointment to get my hair washed on Sunday, and I need to take down, which I will insert pictures if I have time to insert pictures from the cruise. And cruising is not bad, except for the part where you're walking and you feel like you're about to walk into a wall, or you can't catch your balance. But that was the only bad part. But other than that, I did enjoy myself. My best friend, she enjoyed herself, except for the first night. She was through, y'all. It was so bad. The only thing she could do is go to sleep. I'm talking about motion sickness was terrible. Thank goodness I had all the medicines, all the um Dromadine, if I'm saying that correct. I had patches, I had nausea medicine, I had everything. Like, I was prepared. Now, all the stuff that I didn't use, didn't open, stuff like that, like beach bags, wet bags, things like that, I sent all of that back to Amazon. I think I got about 100, if I'm not mistaken, it was $144 and some change refunded back, because again, I sent back everything I didn't use. But I hope
Here we go. Right. To the left. Get it already.
you all have a great rest of your day. I'm going